Students, good morning. I am so happy to see you once again through this video class. Today, I am going to provide a proper definition for bound moisture, unbound moisture, equilibrium moisture and free moisture. Bound moisture. First one is bound moisture. Second one is unbound moisture. Third one is equilibrium moisture. And fourth one is free moisture. Okay, before going to proceed the proper definition, first let us see. This is the atmospheric air. This is the atmospheric air. This air contains oxygen, nitrogen, helium, xenon and so on, inert gas. Along with that, it contains water vapor. So this atmosphere is a mixture of air plus water vapor. First point, atmospheric air plus water vapor. It is a mixture present in the atmospheric air. Next one is, I am having a glass filled with a certain amount of water. A glass filled with a certain amount of water. A glass filled with a certain amount of water. And next one is, I am having a brick, unshaped brick. Now at present it is in the dry form. Now I am going to pour within the glass of water for a sufficient time. Clear? Now the wet brick contains enough water. This brick is called as wet brick. It contains water. Already the glass filled with pure water. Now it is a brick with a certain amount of liquid water. Clear? Right. Listen. This is the wet brick. It contains certain amount of water. This water is termed as moisture. You should be very clear with the terminology. The water present in the wet brick is called as moisture. This is a cup of water. This water exists in the form of liquid water. This is moisture. This is liquid water. One more, atmosphere. This contains atmospheric air with water. This water is called as water vapor. So one is moisture, another one is liquid water, one more is water vapor. Water present in the brick is called as moisture. Water present in the glass is called as liquid water. Atmospheric air contains certain amount of water. It is termed as water vapor. Clear? Right. Liquid water exerts certain amount of pressure against atmosphere. That pressure is called as vapor pressure. So pressure exerted by the molecules in the form of liquid is called the vapor pressure. So liquid water provides or exerts certain amount of pressure against atmosphere. This pressure is called as vapor pressure. Clear? Right. Again, water present in the atmosphere in terms of or in the form of water vapor. Water vapor also exerts certain amount of pressure against atmosphere. This pressure exerted by the water vapor is called as partial pressure. One is vapor pressure, another one is partial pressure. Vapor pressure means pressure exerted by the molecules in the form of liquid. So liquid water exerts pressure termed as vapor pressure. Droplets of water present in the atmosphere, what you call the water vapor. Pressure exerted by the water vapor is called as partial pressure. Coming to the wet solid. Wet solid also contains certain amount of water. This is termed as moisture. Again, moisture exerted certain amount of pressure against the atmosphere. This pressure is also called as vapor pressure. So vapor pressure, partial pressure. Now you got the point. Clear? Now I am going to provide a proper definition for moisture. Bound moisture. Bound moisture means moisture contained by a substance. Please listen. Moisture contained by the substance exerts an equilibrium vapor pressure which is less than that of vapor pressure of pure water. at the same temperature. Bound moisture is nothing but moisture contained by a substance exerts an equilibrium vapor pressure is less than that of vapor pressure of pure liquid at the same temperature. This is the proper definition for bound moisture. Bound moisture is the moisture contained by a substance exerts an equilibrium vapor pressure is less than that of vapor pressure of pure water. I am comparing vapor pressure of moisture as well as vapor pressure of pure water. Vapor pressure of moisture plus vapor pressure of pure water. Clear? I am comparing two vapor pressure. One is vapor pressure of moisture present in the substance. Another one is vapor pressure of pure liquid at the same temperature. So, bound moisture is nothing but moisture contained by a substance which exerts an equilibrium vapor pressure is less than that of vapor pressure of pure liquid, pure water at the same temperature. Now bound moisture is over. What next? Unbound moisture. Again, unbound moisture is nothing but moisture contained by the substance. Moisture contained by the substance which exerts an equilibrium vapor pressure, is equal to vapor pressure of pure liquid at the same temperature. In bound moisture, I am comparing vapor pressure and vapor pressure. In unbound moisture, I am comparing vapor pressure and vapor pressure. Both are vapor pressure. Unbound moisture is nothing but moisture contained by a substance which exerts an equilibrium vapor pressure equal to vapor pressure of pure liquid at the same temperature. While you define bound moisture, vapor pressure is less than that of vapor pressure. In unbound moisture, vapor pressure is equal to vapor pressure. Clear? Unbound moisture is nothing but vapor pressure. Unbound moisture is the moisture contained by the substance exerts an equilibrium vapor pressure is equal to vapor pressure of pure liquid at the same temperature. Now you are very clear about the unbound moisture. Coming to the point of equilibrium moisture, it is entirely different. Moisture contained by a substance. Moisture contained by a substance exerts an equilibrium vapor pressure is equal to partial pressure of water vapor present in the atmosphere. So equilibrium moisture, please listen carefully. Equilibrium moisture is entirely different. This moisture contained by the substance exerts a vapor pressure, equilibrium vapor pressure, exerts an equilibrium vapor pressure is equal to partial pressure of water vapor present in the atmosphere at the same temperature. So equilibrium moisture, you are going to compare vapor pressure and partial pressure. While bound moisture, you are comparing vapor pressure of moisture and vapor pressure of pure liquid. In unbound moisture, vapor pressure of moisture and vapor pressure of pure liquid. While coming to the point of equilibrium moisture, you are comparing vapor pressure as well as partial pressure. Vapor pressure of moisture is equal to partial pressure of water vapor present in the atmosphere. This is called the equilibrium moisture. Free moisture is very simple. Moisture contained by a substance in excess of equilibrium moisture. The notation for equilibrium moisture is X star. For free moisture, X minus X star. That means moisture present in the substance, it is in excess of equilibrium moisture. So equilibrium free moisture is nothing but moisture contained by the substance in excess of equilibrium moisture. Are you clear? I am going to repeat once again. Bound moisture. Bound moisture is nothing but moisture contained by the substance which exerts an equilibrium vapor pressure. Moisture exerts an equilibrium vapor pressure which is less than that of vapor pressure of pure liquid at the same temperature. I am comparing vapor pressure of moisture and vapor pressure of pure liquid for bound moisture. Vapor pressure of moisture, if it is less than that of vapor pressure of liquid water, it is bound moisture. For unbound moisture, vapor pressure of moisture, if it is equal to that of vapor pressure of liquid water, unbound moisture, equal. For equilibrium moisture, I am comparing vapor pressure and partial pressure. Clear? Equilibrium moisture is the moisture contained by the substance exerts an equilibrium vapor pressure which is equal to partial pressure of water vapor present in the atmosphere. This is called as equilibrium moisture. While discussing free moisture is nothing but moisture contained by the substance in excess of equilibrium moisture. Clear? This is the proper definition for bound moisture, unbound moisture, equilibrium moisture and free moisture. Once again repeating the pressure. This is a container, liquid, a glass filled with water. Water exerts certain amount of pressure against the atmosphere. This pressure is called as vapor pressure. This is a brick wetted with water. A brick wetted with water. This brick is also contains certain amount of water. This water is called as moisture. This water is called as water present in the wet brick is called as moisture. Pressure exerted by the water content present in the wet brick. That means pressure exerted by moisture is called as vapor pressure. This is open atmosphere. This contains air plus water vapor. Water in the form of water vapor. Pressure exerted by water vapor is called as partial pressure. I think now we are very clear. Thank you.